All right, here we go. So we've opened up our Excel program. And now we want to record some data. And we want to display the data using a graph. So the very first thing we do, we look at our cells here. We have cell A, cell B. That's the one we're going to use. So it's located at A1 and B1. First thing I want to do is record or write down some titles here in the cell. So at A1, we're going to put, what did we decide on?
Army.
Army, right. So we're doing armies and stormtroopers. So the first one is Army. The second one will be number of stormtroopers. T-R-O-O-P. All right. Now, you notice right away, because of the length of the title, it goes through multiple cells. So what we want to do is we want to adjust the width of the cell. So you do that by moving your cursor in between the B and the C and just drag it along. And now, number of stormtroopers will fit nicely within the cell. Cell B1 right here. The next step, to make it look a little bit neater, we want to highlight the cells that we're going to be using and move your cursor up here to the alignment section here, and you hit this and that is center. So that'll center everything for you. From there, we'll do our armies. So first army will be Army A, Army B, C, D. Should we do another one? What do you think? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do E. Okay, number of stormtroopers. Let's say the first army had 55. Let's get another number here. Yeah.
81.
81. Give me another number.
67.
67. Another number. Yes.
50.
50. And last one, Trisha?
30.
30. Okay, so we have all these different numbers here. Now, what we want to do is we want to graph this. This is what we want to graph, all this right here, this information. So we have the army, the letters here that represent the army name, as well as the number of stormtroopers in each army. So we highlight everything. We click on the left mouse button, and we highlight everything. I'll do that again. So we highlight everything there. From that point, we want to go to Insert. So you click on the Insert tab up here, go to Column. So this is a bar graph. They call it a column graph or a column chart. It's really a bar graph. So you click on that. You can pick whichever one you want. For this one, I think I'm going to pick the 3D column. This is going to give us a 3D bar graph. I'm going to click on that, and right away, we have a bar graph that represents everything for us, right? So here on the left, that's the number of stormtroopers. On the bottom, we have the armies. So what I'm going to do here, over here it says Series 1. We don't need that. You can click on that, hit the Delete button. That'll give you some space to work with. You can also make the graph slightly bigger by moving your cursor right, there we go, right there, and then dragging it, so we can make it a little bit bigger. Now, we have the basics of the graph here, the bar graph here. Now we want to add the titles. So, to add the titles, you click on your graph. Right now here, you notice in Chart Tools, this is the design. You can adjust your color. I like red, so we're going to change the color here. But I want to go to the layout here. This layout is going to allow us to add some titles in here. So, first thing I want to go to is the chart title. I click on that, and I want to do this to display the title above the chart. I click on that. And what is my chart title going to be? It has to be related to what we are trying to represent here. So what should my chart title be? Okay, Josiah.
Number of stormtroopers.
Okay, number of stormtroopers. I'll add in armies. Okay. All right, so we have number of stormtroopers in armies. Next one, we want to click on the chart itself. Do my axis titles. The primary is horizontal. Remember, the horizontal one is the one on the bottom. And that one will be what? We click on the box right here, so we're able to type in there. And that will be what? That will be what title, Caitlin?
Army.
Army, A-R-M-Y. So we have, oops, capitalize that, A-R-M-Y. So we have our army there. And we click here, and we go to access title, and we want our vertical axis. And we're gonna do this a vertical title. And what do we call this one? This one is called what? Yes?
Number of stormtroopers.
Number of stormtroopers. Okay, number of stormtroopers. And you can actually move this around to make it fit properly. And there you have it. You have your chart displaying, or your bar graph displaying all the data, your different armies down here, A through E, and the number of stormtroopers in each army. Perfect. Everyone understand?
Yes.
Okay.
Sir, very well.
Yep.
Yay.